but I didn't expect. Kneeling on the ground and saying, "Welcome my husband home." This made Zian a little overwhelmed. I originally wanted to estimate that he would be tricked again, but I didn't expect his posture to be so low. It seems that there is only one way to change. Let me ask you a question. What are your measurements? Xingshen was puzzled and asked what the measurements were. The so-called measurements are bust measurements, collective name for waist circumference and hip circumference. Qin Shenqi immediately shyly said the measurements of Celadon. Didn't my husband measure inch by inch with his hands? Zaidi was immediately furious. Presumptuous teacher. On the mission of the suzerain. Check the matter out. Please respect yourself. Qin Shen was also angry after hearing this, but still endured his anger and answered Celadon, "I really don't know what this has to do with 3D. Zian took out a pen and a small book and said, "This person must be someone close to you. Go ahead. How many top servants do you have in total? Concentrate on saying one word. All 11 of them could die." Not 11. It's 21. Kidnapped a good one. Even saved the butt. I can't stand it anymore. Stop pretending. From beginning to end, there is only one husband in the top hut of Xingxi. I gave you my innocence. The girl was blown away by her husband, getting ready to do it. But I didn't expect the other party to hand over the sect master token in an instant. Qin Shenqi had to turn around. Ask Ziyan the real purpose of coming here. Ziyan also said that it was just a joke. Actually, he's here to help. That is, he wants to teach Protector the a lesson. But his strength is too poor. I can only use love words to help. And the love words know that the other party is the Night Guardian, also very angry. If Seiyan hadn't been beaten to the ancestral temple, he has already completed the pathless body. So the two meet. Without saying a word, he started to move directly. And Si Yan took advantage of their bedroom, sneak into the house to find the baby. Accidentally found a woman, thank you, clothes, and a letter. So Ziyan opened the letter and read, and it surprised him. Then immediately come back and report to the princess. The great elder is wooing some people. Prepare to attack him. The sect master asked seriously if there is any evidence. Zan immediately took out the gem he saw. After the suzerain sees it, helplessly said it was him. Ziyan immediately said that since this is the case, then order him immediately. Otherwise, it will easily lead to a sect split. But the sect master helplessly said that it is not as simple as you think. The master of this seat died early. Therefore, the position of the sect was also given to me early. And there are 4 elders in the Mochin sect. The martial arts are only slightly inferior to this seat. So they followed suit. Control the industry before the sect. Fighting against the Lord. Especially the great elder Wu Lingchen. I have always felt that this seat has robbed him of the position of suzerain. Therefore, the 4 elders led by Wu Lingchen. Although you are the sect master in this seat, but actual power is severely limited. Si Yan immediately said that even so, I will definitely stand on the side of the sect master. I'll go back and practice well. Strive to help the sect master as soon as possible. The sect master also said that you will have to cultivate well in the future. Then Ziyan began to certify and practice. I thought I would be fine if I hugged my thigh. As a result, I encountered the plot of Zhongdu again. The annual sect conference has begun again. The Great Elder immediately joined forces with Protector Li to put pressure on the sect master. Ask for wasted blood. The sect master knows that if he compromises this time, it makes the neutrals think, I can't even protect my own all. So he got up and told him that Ziyanshen did not plagiarize. Has been accepted as a closed disciple, and the big spear does not believe the words of the sect master. Therefore, he suggested that Ziyan compete with his disciples. Sect master is worried that Ziyan is not an opponent. Want to refuse. But it was stopped by Ziyan. He said, no problem. Wait until the next day. Ziyan came to find Qin Xinqi. But Qin Xinqi was very upset because every time Ziyan comes, he is looking for trouble. Ziyan immediately explained, I want to ask her to guide me in my martial arts. Bad maid. Also, tell him what happened at the conference yesterday. Qin Xingzi smiled and said, it seems that you are asking me. Ziyan hurriedly said, we are now grasshoppers in the same boat. If I go down, you are next. Who made you also a disciple of the sect master? Qin Xingzi had no choice but to agree. In this way, he called Ziyan in hand. But he still told Ziyan, I want to practice this technique in a small town within a few days. It's not going to happen. Ziyan smiled and said, my talent. Just like my handsome face. Unparalleled in the world. This girl, 1 minute she was a very shy girl. Become a battle maniac in the next second. Thousands of fists all hit Ziyan in the face. And laugh and say, don't be too fast. No, I'm just getting started. The disciples were shocked. Is this still that gentle little junior sister? This is the explanation of the eldest elder. Her body has a special bloodline. Once in combat mode, it will go crazy. He's a born warrior. And the blood here is slowly starting to get up. But when he stood up, he was surprised to find, after being beaten, on the contrary, the breath is more stable. And behind him, it also shows that after the completion of the cultivation method, the official who just appeared, everyone was shocked. You know, Ziyan didn't get started last night, but he relies on the system. Upgrade directly to the highest level in 1 night. However, the drawback of this approach is that it is unstable. So, he can only use girls to temper his body. The girl also gave Ziyan a punch without hesitation. Although there is some pain, but it made Ziyan's realm completely stable. And also found love with this despicable. Feel fast. The girl has been beaten to the point where her hands are red and swollen. But Ziyan still asked the girl to continue. Do not stop. But the girl said that the time for a stick of incense has come. Don't fight anymore. But the vow still stands. Let him fall towards his little chest. As a result, the girl was directly angry and cried. Just now. The civil war finally broke out in. I saw that Protector Di had been frantically challenging the three nets. Said he had an affair with Ziyan. Of course, the third elder couldn't spoil him. A backhand is a blow. And the eldest elder wanted to go to work as a law protector after finding out. But he was stopped by the sect master. He immediately donated the stone under his feet and used him to repel the master. Then he rushed to the employment protection law. Unfortunately, when he arrived, Protector Di has been seriously injured and soon fell into the arms of the great elder. The third elder's father suffered skin trauma at most that week. How could it be fatal? However, at this time, the eldest elder was already furious. Without saying a word, he directly launched a big move towards the third elder. But it was blocked by the sect master. Suddenly, a flame passed between the sect master and the third elder. It turned out to be the second elder, but I didn't expect him to stand on the side of the eldest elder. And the eldest elder doesn't want to talk nonsense. Get up as a palm. Attack the third elder with the second elder. Critical moment. It was the sect master again who took action to block the attack for him. And tell him it's over if he doesn't do it. However, at this time, Knight Protector and fourth elder lying on the ground, showing a weird smile. Then the mountain protection formation was opened. Moment! The entire energy shield wraps all the mountains. The third elder immediately questioned him, why open the mountain protection formation? But the fourth elder said that there is now civil unrest to prevent others from attacking. After saying that, he immediately launched an attack on the third elder. The third elder also went up to welcome him immediately, fighting hard. Song, on the other side, the Lord is also 1 against 2, strong one-on-one against the first elder and the second elder. The crowd fought in the dark, dazzled. Only trust sneaks out. Stay away from dangerous areas. Just then, he actually found Qin Shinqi running outside the sect. Could it be that there is a problem with Tai? The civil war broke out. Sovereign with one enemy too. However, as a disciple of the sect master Qin Shinqi, but suddenly left the sect, Ziyan had no choice but to follow. I just found out that Qin Shinqi was here to find me. Follower. It's so dangerous now. You actually left the sect? Thank you. How did you know I was coming out? Are you following me? I'm just here for a walk. How did you talk to your husband? Then Qin Shi immediately picked up Ziyan. Ask my husband if there is anything he is hiding from me. Why is there a civil war between the elders and the suzerain? I'm not finished yet. Push the blood away immediately. Then went up to welcome. Who dares to attack here? The man laughed and said, You are the love word, right? And love words know not to be rivals. Turned and ran away. And he kind of blamed himself after he ran away. Go like this. But faith is dangerous. But I can't help it. Suddenly his eyes lit up. This Ziyan ran in front of him. I even worried about him for a while. After Ziyan ran into the protective cover, I can't help but sigh that I ran away at the first time. Otherwise, it's over. Qin Shenqi immediately punched him. Well, you weren't going to help me at all. He turned and ran. Pay attention to this couple. It was very loving last second. In the next second, they each fled. Qi's concentration words directly gave Ziyan a punch. Ziyan was speechless. How do you say the old saying? Husband and wife are birds in the same forest. In the face of disaster, fly separately. Hee hee. That's a good one. Next time I must fly first. The Bliss Temple on the other side has been fully attacked. Prepare to destroy the Demon Love sect and to meet their official karma. And there is still a big war going on inside the Mokin sect. Just then, Qin Qi and Ziyan hurried back to stop them. This is not good. We just met an extremely optimistic person sneak attack. There must be some conspiracy here. Hearing this, the crowd immediately stopped. Then the theme of the sect, I don't know what Elysium visualization is doing now. Everyone is now in a truce. The third elder and the first elder also agreed. Just then, a hand hit the barrier. Then the entire shield completely shattered. 7 spirit stones destroyed. Defense against hidden dangers. If you have any last words, just say it. Only then did everyone react. It turns out that the fourth elder is the traitor. Immediately after, extremely optimistic elders and sect masters also appeared here. Today is the anniversary of the death of the Moqin sect. If you have any last words, please say them. Just now, the fourth elder of Moqin sect suddenly betrayed. Can't help but break the barrier with one palm. I also brought over extremely optimistic people. But he doesn't know that, his actions. The sect had expected it. So let Ziyan quietly treat all the elders. And the most optimistic people seem to notice that something is wrong. Hastily slapped down. Unfortunately, with the help of Ziyan, the sect master has since fully recovered, so it was easy to block this palm. The 3 old ones don't pretend to see this anymore. Direct full fire. But Elysium remains confident, ready to crack down. Immediately after, the first elder and second elder also instantly regain their strength. Extremely optimistic people realize they've been cheated. Unfortunately, it was discovered too late. The sect master took the lead in dropping an elder of the other party in seconds. Then the remaining 3 elders also began to exert their strength. And Elysium is not sitting still. Immediately used the suppressing cultivation method, bliss, blessing, slaughtering body. Men. He also resorted to the peerless cultivation method to take off his true body to resist. Not twice, Elysium collapsed and fled. But how could Zhongzhang miss this extremely optimistic opportunity to destroy the group? So he turned around and explained to a few elders. I went to hunt down Elysium Temple. Then Qin Qi came. Asked the third elder about his doubts. Why does it feel like everyone knows in advance? Extremely optimistic people will arrive. Is there a plan? Old Sanjian took a sip of cigarette and said this. It was Ziyan who found me the night before yesterday. Please let me secretly invite the first elder and second elder. Said something important. He said the fourth elder might be an extremely optimistic case. Waiting until the sect conference will definitely cause riots. So, Ziyan knew long ago that the thought teacher was a traitor? He's not sure. I couldn't even produce the evidence. Then why are you still? He just wanted us to keep an eye out. Pretend not to know so you can be optimistic. Anyway, even if you get it wrong, it doesn't affect us either. Qin Qingzi was instantly speechless after hearing it. Don't tell me something so important. Then the third elder said that Ziyan is not a eunuch. I heard that you have fried many times before. How did it taste? Will you give it to me? Qin Shinqi was instantly on fire. How did the elders know that Ziyan was not a Yan? Could it be that they already had an affair? And the other side? Ziyan saw that the battle of the sect master was coming to an end. He thought of going back to the sect first. Suddenly, the system prompts to obtain the origin of anger. Then someone punched him. Fortunately, he used the defensive technique in time and retreat the attacker. But he was also knocked into a tree. It turns out that this person is Protector, they killed you by mistake. I can't help but hate.